Hi folks, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm, and before I begin, I want to say this is my second video that I'm uploading tonight. It's not really super late, but yeah. Alright, so I did the video where I did review of Cabassus. I still hope I'm pronouncing that name right, and I am currently at 60% of We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix. I will probably get this book finished reading tonight because I don't gotta be at work tomorrow. And then after that, I will be doing the dice roll, and you will get the next book. I got my schedule for next week, and it looks like that once again I have 3 days off, so I will get through more books, which is always the greatest thing in the world. So in today's video, I'm going to continue to talk about the authors that have been targeted for blacklisting for either what they said or what they did. And I was on TikTok, and one of the authors has said that she's been getting death threats, which is never a good thing to do to someone, no matter if you like them or not. So I've decided, because these authors are supposedly really super bad people, that I'm going to go on Kindle Unlimited and I'm going to go on Amazon and type in their name, and I'm going to see if any of their books are on Kindle Unlimited, and if they are, I will pick up the first book in their series and just read it and just see how good they are at writing. Now, I know some of you are going to say, why the hell would you want to read books from authors that we don't like? And here's the simple answer to that question. I said in my little thing on my channel page that I read all kinds of books. This is why I'm called the Addicted Bookworm. I read all kinds of books. I do not discriminate on an author based on their political views, how they feel about people, any of that. This is what I do. I am a book reviewer. I get books. I read books. This is why I have this channel. I have this channel to get books, review books, and to decide if the author is for me. If I read the book from the author and I don't like the book, I'll move on to the next author. It is so important, in my own personal belief, that we protect freedom of speech, because freedom of speech is so important. Now, there are limitations to free speech. You cannot yell fire in a crowded movie theater. You cannot threaten to kill people. That is not free speech. That is something entirely different. So, as me being who I am a Generation Xer. I grew up in a time when we did not have this nonsense. We did not have people threatening to boycott or to kill authors because of what they did. Because we didn't know what they were doing. We didn't know what they were doing in their own home. We absolutely were totally blind by what they did. And it was only when they did something publicly did we find out who they were as a person. That's how come I call pre-internet the time when you could kill a bunch of people and bury them in your backyard and nobody would know till either you died or you messed up. Yeah, like John Wayne Gacy. Nobody knew what kind of monster he was because we didn't have things like Ring cameras and surveillance cameras. We didn't have this stuff. If John Wayne Gacy was alive today and he tried to kill people, he would have been caught a long time ago because it's everywhere. Anyways, so that is what I'm going to do. So I will be going on TikTok tonight, and I will be checking out the first name that is on the list, and I will see what he or she has published. And yeah, I'm going to make this the Blacklisted Author series, where I will be taking one book from each one of their series and I will be reading it. And yes, it will be a very long series. And these are just going to be my impressions of what they write, if their writing is any good, and all that. So yeah, it'll be a good way to see what exactly did they write, how popular were they, and everything. So yeah, and another thing I was also hearing was that apparently what's going on in the realm of book talk is that people are just throwing their books into clean garbage bags and throwing them out. And a lot of people are saying that what's going on is later on, after they've turned the camera off, they actually get the bag out and put the books back on their shelf. If that is what they're doing, then they obviously don't care. Don't care about what other people care about. But yeah, that's just something I've been hearing. I don't even know if it's true. So I'm just saying, this is what I've been hearing. I don't know if it's true. It could be true. No one knows. But yeah. So anyways, part of the Blacklisted author series will be J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter. So yeah, you will get, that will probably be the first author that will be reviewed. Alright, so anyways, that is my video. I will see you guys around next time. Be well, and keep reading those books. Bye.